Welcome to Tiffany's Quilting Live. Welcome to Tiffany's Quilting Live. Can we help you today? We're gonna do some sewing today. We're gonna do some sewing today. And we're gonna see me swim with this one. I want to see someone swimming.
No.
I want to see
All
you
right,
swim.
watch out.
I want to see you swim. I want to see you swim. Please.
Hi guys, Tiffany here. Welcome to my quilting life. Today is Sunday, the 23rd of August, 2020. It is Sunday for Sew Sunday, and if you are new to my channel, head down that way, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, get notifications when I'm live, and like and share my videos. Yay! So, I'm waiting for the other chat to come on. Today, my little sidekick's here with me, and we are going to attempt to hopefully have good enough internet to continuously free motion quilt for a little while. That way it gets done. All right, we're going to say hello to everybody now, okay? So we're going to say, I'm going to say names and you're going to copy me?
No, not just me.
Okay, say hi to Brenda.
Hi to Mom.
No, you say hi Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
Say hi Nita. Say hi to Nita.
Hi, welcome to Tiffany's.
Say hi to T. Say hi T. Say hi T. Look, say hi T.
Hi, T.
Let's say hi to Kim.
Welcome to Tiffany's Quilting Live.
Say hi to Kim.
Today it's
Hi,
Saturday.
Kim.
We're going to
Say
sew
hi, Lisa.
today.
Can you say hi to Kim and Lisa?
Hi, Kimmy Russell.
Okay, say hi to June and the other June. Say hi June twice.
Hi, June twice. Now it's time to sew.
Say hi to Vicky. Say hi Vicky. Say hi to Jim. Hey, say hi to Jim. You're not gonna say hi? Teresa. Say hi Teresa. Let's see. I'll get to the questions about what you guys I know are talking about in 2 seconds. Say hi to Yogi and say hi to Patty and say that's it so far. All right. Do you say hi everybody?
Hi, everybody.
Say thank you for coming and hanging out. Can you say that?
Thank you for coming and hanging out.
So, as you all have noticed,
I want to sew now.
I chopped my hair off. I chopped my own hair
And
off.
I don't like her hair.
This one has an opinion about it. She saw my head and she goes, "No, Tiffany, no, you don't do that to your hair." It was hilarious. So hilarious. I was like, "Oh, my little favorite buddy does not like my hair," but it's growing on me.
Your hair now.
But there's a reason for me chopping it off like this, okay? So, I was trying to sleep last night. I came on live last night, and I was on for a while, and then I went to lay down, and I'm laying there, and I inhaled a hair. It happened before, but since my hair has been falling out like crazy, it gets frustrating because it comes out in clumps. So I was like, okay, this is annoying. So I figured, well, how about I go take a shower, wet my hair, and just lay down with wet hair, thinking it'll just stay down and out of the way if I brush it back. Nope, I inhaled another hair. Are you kidding me? So I got so pissed off. My hair was still damp that I went into the bathroom, and okay, I used to cut hair. I have many, many other talents, and I used to do many other things. So I decided to go in the bathroom. I grabbed my smanchy scissors, and this is what came of it. I looked up hairstyles, short hairstyles for people who have thinning hair, and it's not because my hair is thinning, it's just falling out from the stupid medicine that I'm on, / the valley fever. And yeah, so I figured a pixie would be the best. So that is what you guys see here. The back, I'm not crazy about the back because I cannot cut the back of my hair like a beautician actually can in a shop. So I'm thinking about getting it kind of fixed, but I mean, here, I'll turn around so that you can see. It's not absolutely horrible. It's layered just fine. I think it just needs to come shorter right here on the bottom. So, I mean, the sides are okay. Everything is sitting just fine. I don't know. I'm not crazy about how the back turned. Oh, don't do that. I'm not crazy about how the back turned out. So, yep. So I chopped my hair off. So there you go. You guys can all gawk at my crazy funky hair that I did. So, okay, the more you sit on me, the more you pull my shirt down. All right, so let's look and see who else is here. Okay, we were at everyone's saying hi to Mary, Judy, Gwen. Mary is saying, oh, there's another Mary. Okay, so hi Mary, and then we got Gwen says she loves it. Mary's here. She says she loves it. You know, beautiful quilting ladies, your hair is beautiful, fits your beautiful spirit. Thank you. Hi Vivian. Everyone's saying more love hair. Hi Lynetta. Looks nice and you did a great job. I tried, T. I really did. I was like it was like 3:45ish in the morning, and I'm like in the bathroom just chopping my hair off, and then by 5 o'clock in the morning, Scott was awake, and he looks at me, and it's half dark in the living room, and he's like, "Oh, did you cut your hair off? Well, I don't know if I can get used to this." And then when she saw me this morning, it was like, "Oh no!" It was so funny. It's just so funny. You guys would have had to have been there.
Wait,
it was
Tiffany,
just too much. What?
I like your hair now.
Oh, you like it now? I have to get used to it myself too. I haven't had short hair since I was probably 23-ish is the last time I had hair this short. So, looks great. Hi, Brenda. Everyone's saying I did a great job. Thank you guys. I tried. Like I said, Lisa, I don't know what he thinks. He says I look like my oldest daughter, Alexa. Alexa has a similar haircut. She gets her shaved all the way around, and then has like a swoopy bang, like a swoosh bang. So he says I kind of look like Alexa. Other than that, he'll get over it, is what he said, pretty much. As long as I don't chop it off to look like my daughter Maxine, who has a shaved head. But I can pull off a shaved head too, probably, still, because I did when I was a teenager, because when I was my daughter's age, I had a shaved head for a long time. I think that was my go-to look, was the shaved head thing. And it wasn't because I didn't have thinning hair then, I liked the shaved head, so. I thought it looked cool because I was punk rock / hipster / gothic / everything. I was a little bit of everything, so my hair went with everything. Hi Linda. Look at Lynetta. Mine is going to be cut next week. Shh, not doing the live. Get in here and sit in your chair, please. Thank you.
The door needs to be
shut. The camera's
shut.
facing this way, CJ, so you should shut the door. All right. So today I am going to, since last week I kept having internet issues over and over again, today I'm going to attempt for a little while to quilt on this baby quilt again. I will turn the camera facing down and zoom in so that you can see.
This is a reindeer.
A reindeer named Sven or Sven. What is it then?
It's a reindeer.
You want to show everyone your cute hair that Tiffy did to your hair today that's already a disaster mess? I wanted her braids to look really, really long, so I gave her a top braid and braided it into the bottom braid. She didn't like the 4 ponytails at first. She said she thought it looked stupid, and I was like, no, but we want it. She said it looked like handlebars. No, leave it alone. It's braided in.
No.
Yes.
I want 3 braids.
No, there's 4 braids, all in one. 4 braids into 2. So I had fun with her hair and the baby's hair today. Today was just a hair day. Except I didn't cut theirs.
Today it's not going to be
We're having no problems back now. Well, mine seems to be good for now, so let's keep our fingers crossed that it stays that way. All right, so like I was saying, I'm going to zoom in and tip the camera down. I put it in front of me so that you guys can see this angle of things, because it seems like if I was watching a quilting or how to free motion quilt video, I'd either want to be watching from the front to see the person's motions or looking at the person to watch their motions. So I'm going to go this way, obviously, the way you're facing, so that you guys can watch my hand motions. And I'm just randomly quilting. I am not teaching anything. We're just free motion quilting randomness because I need to update my ability here with this free motion quilting. And why not use the Brother machine, because it's a small throat, and I want you guys not to be discouraged that your machine is so small when it comes to free motion quilting, because you can do it even on a tiny machine. And I have even seen free motion quilting done on those little featherweight machines, which I think have an even smaller throat than this. I'm not sure, but if you guys have anything from this kind of domestic to the Juki size domestic, or even a little bit bigger, like those new fancy machines with the nice screen on the side and has like a 12-inch throat, you could do it on that pretty good. But I just don't want you guys to be discouraged in any way. When it comes to free motion quilting, the only way you're going to learn is to sit down and do it. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to adjust my needle position. Oops.
Tiffy, I'm coming in too.
Hold on, Tiffy's got to do something real quick. I want my needle to be center of my open toe foot. Ooh, and I forgot to do something. Hold on. I figured out that squeaking sound that you guys were hearing is the foot, the actual, I forgot I was going to do this. The actual free motion quilting foot, the spring on it is why you guys heard squeaking last week. And I was going to throw some oil on it real quick. So don't touch this because Tiffy's going to put some oil. I'm going to put some oil down this shaft of the spring so that this doesn't make so much funky noise. So give me 2 seconds to drop some oil on here. You talk to everybody while I'm doing this. Talk to everybody. Say, what's up, friends?
Push my chair up.
No, I don't want the chair pushed in because I'm going to come sit back down.
Oh, guys, welcome to my new quilting rod. Welcome to Tiffy's quilting rod.
Okay, don't touch the needle. What did I just say? You're going to get things stuck. And Tiffy's going to get mad.
I'm not touching the ear.
So I put some oil on this, and I'm going to bring it to you guys so that you can actually hear this. That's what you guys were hearing last week. So I put the oil on the spring, and I'm just going to do this for a minute till that sound kind of eases up. You can hear it. You hear that sound? That's this. So it's because it's a metal one, and I'm using it on all plastic machine stuff. Okay, move. Move, please. Let's go. You got to listen to Tiffy. Come on.
Oh, it's going to come in your lap too. I was going to push it in.
No, this is not a push-on one. This one has to be screwed on. So again, I'm just going to put this back on here. So I oiled the spring and the stem that the spring is on. Can I have that, please? Thank you.
Is that...
And hopefully that should ease up some of the really, really loud squeak sound that you guys were hearing. I prefer the metal foot though with the open toe as opposed to the plastic one like I explained last week. So it wasn't my machine because I just cleaned this machine like, I don't know, not even a month ago when I cleaned my Juki. Put it back. Sit on your butt. Alright. So let's put this back in here and let's start. Oh yeah, I gotta turn the camera down. Alright. And while I'm at it, I might as well, before I turn the camera down, this is what I did last week. I was just screwing around, and that's what I'm going to continue to do is screw around because I'm not doing anything specific. I'm just having fun, free motion quilting, and getting my practice on because I can't long arm right now, so then go out there and get your water, please. Okay, so here we go. We're going to tip down and zoom now. And hopefully my internet will stay good. All right, go. So that should be good enough angle. The thread is bright pink, so I'm hoping that the bright pink thread will be 100% seeable from your guys' angle. And I feel a sneeze coming on. So I'm going to start somewhere where I left off. I'm going to drop it in right here. And I am just going to randomly do whatever. So I'm gonna put my feed dogs down. Oh yes. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys, if you didn't know where feed dogs are, normally they are right here, this lever. It has a little arrow up and a little arrow with a down. Make sure that you have them facing down. Sometimes they're on the side of the machine, on this side. Sometimes they're on the front, like on my Juki, it's a lever on the front. So just make sure you find that. I have free motion quilted without putting the feed dogs down. So if you can't put your feed dogs down, it really doesn't matter, because it doesn't matter, trust me, if they're up or down. It just depends on the machine. Some of the machines have really sharp old teeth, so they kind of get stuck. I'm going to hand turn this in a couple of stitches right here. I'm going to leave my needle down, close the door, and start going. Okay. And find the foot pedal, because Triana was sitting here. And I can also, because I have this open toe foot, if my needle is up, I can bring over my thread right here without moving anything, slide the scissors, and totally cut my thread off. So, all right. Let's get to it. And I'm going to try to read some comments and see who's here. I don't remember. Okay, so I was at Teresa Louise saying neck problems. Hi, Heather. Teresa was seen on So Yeah last night. So was I. Purchasing stuff. Hi, Teresa. Everyone's saying hi. Heather's saying hi. If I can do it on a Kenmore, you can do it. Yes, the whole purpose of free motion quilting is just for me showing you guys. It's just to go ahead and do it. Heavens, I think I've seen all of you in one place or another this weekend, right? At least. You guys have seen me everywhere. I'm on everything. I counted today while on the Quilting Marine that I had seen 7 projects going. I need to finish before any more buying. Right, Jim? I have tons. I saw a lot of you on the Quilting Marine today too. Some of you probably didn't catch it though, but just admit I completely understand. I have 4 right now. Hi, Glennis. Feather flock. I love the butterfly on your machine. Did you draw? No, the butterfly on the machine was Urban Elements. It's a little sticker thing right here. It's a sticker that you can buy from Urban Elements.
Bye, everybody. I'm leaving.
You have to put your head down there so they can see, because it's zoomed in. Say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. I'll be back on Tuesday. See you next week. I'm going to school tomorrow.
Okay.
And we're going to meet Mommy.
Okay, love you. Okay, close my door, please. Yes, I see you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Be a good girl.
Be a good girl, too.
All right, where are we at? Hi, Rowena. Hi, Sue. Hi, Nina. Hi, Carol. Nina, I saw buying beautiful purple batiks on. So yeah, that's what I was doing last night. I told you all about it on last night's on my Insomniac quilting series video. Oh man, 2-8 scraps out right. I was a bad girl on So Yeah last night. So was I technically, but I'm allowed to because I made the money, so why not spend it? All right, let's get to some quilting. Let's see. I want to I'm thinking about coming down off of this, so I'm just gonna come this way right here, and a kind of like a curve. I'm gonna follow back the other way. I'm trying to like push more fabric towards the outside. Just going around the edge. I'm going to remove this pin. I went ahead and put regular pins in here since last week because I was poking the crud out of myself. It was kind of funny. All right, and now I'm going to, okay, so I made like a curve line out, and now I'm going up a little and making a curve line back in so that I can do some kind of like, I guess, whatever inside of it. And no, I am not using gloves right now because I don't feel like it. Second to that, I don't even know where I stuck them last week. The girls probably put them somewhere. I'm gonna come back in about a little bit from where I started. Okay, now I'm gonna turn my project back around, and I am going to, oh, I should have put you guys on this frontal view, huh? On a frontal view instead, like to the side of me, let me know, because I can totally arrange that. I am going to do something. Let's see, what do I want to do right here? Back, oh yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna leave this right here for 2 seconds. I do need gloves today because this is a back and forthy thing, and I don't know where the gloves went. Oh, there they are. Found them. That was quick. Doing requires a little bit of glove. Anyways, if you want though, I can put the camera forward if you guys want. Up here, this front side. Let's see. Hi, Kathy. How's everyone today? We're good. I'm good, at least. I'm trying to be, but I am. You be good. LOL. Yeah, Brenda, I know, right? I spent almost $100. That's a lot for me. I never spend that much on fabric. I behaved on So Yeah last night, sort of. Lisa. Brenda, my AC is out. Supposed to be fixed tomorrow. Been a long, hot weekend. It's been hot here too. I went to the big pool today though, so I had a lot of pool exercise. So I'm tired and pooped because I never slept last night, yet I'm like super hyper because I get so excited to do So Sundays, whether I feel like crap or not. Let's see. Can behave. I feel like I was very good because I did not spend $380 on a mystery box. Where in the hell do you, is that on So Yeah that to spend $380 on a mystery box? I didn't know that. Hit 100 today, Western Iowa. Wow. Hope it's fixed soon. I'm going to add borders to the Jelly Roll Race. Tiff did that, what, 6 weeks ago? Yeah, I think so. Jelly Roll Race, the ugly one that I did. It was the wrong fabric choice, definitely. Hi Heather, am I the only one who can watch this? So yeah, guys, participate in the comments and not spend anything. Actually, Heather, I don't ever spend anything. This was the first time in a very, very long time since they first started that I actually spent some money, but that's because I earned it. It took 3 months, but I did. Hi John, or is that Marie? And don't worry, Triana left already. She just left a few minutes ago. Our high here was 93. Heat index of 99. Glennis didn't buy anything last night on So Yeah. Sometimes I drool 90% of the time, and then there are times that I actually bite the bullet and purchase. And if you guys want me to move the camera, I can. Nita says, So Yeah, it does a mystery box auction now. The box is supposed to be worth $400. Wow, I didn't know that. I must have missed that because I was watching T last night too. I left the So Yeah chat to watch T and then went back to the So Yeah chat to purchase. Go figure. Usually Wednesday now, Southern Missouri, so it takes about a month. Did you call So Yeah? Maybe just because I don't have the money. Hi, Cherie. Bought last night. I usually watch it. The last comment.
Oh, John's on here.
Scott's in here now, guys, so he can read the comments. So if anybody has
Is that
questions.
on Tuesday? Can I go up to them? I usually just watch. Or not? I don't have self-control. Hey, everyone. Oh, I'm fine. My little one just went home.
I really need to practice this more. Woo-wee!
It's a squeaky one.
I oiled the thing. It's just the
You're
it's
saying
just
it
the
could be
metal
the foot?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I was squeaking at it, and yeah, it doesn't make no noise without it.
Did you show everyone your new haircut?
Yeah, they
Oh,
all
what'd they
saw.
think?
Except for all those that just came in, they haven't seen it. They love it. They wanted to know what you think, and I said, you said I look like my daughter.
I didn't say anything bad about it.
He said he'll get used to it.
I didn't say anything bad.
I didn't say you said anything bad.
Okay.
I said you said
kinda
that I
looks
look
like
like my
Lexa.
daughter, and that
You
you'll
and
get
Lexa
used
do
to
look a
it.
lot alike.
Hello, me and both the girls look a lot
Oh, I
alike.
know.
Although if you would have saw their real dad, you would have said, oh wow, they look exactly like him. So I'm just being consistent about what I'm doing here. And again, if you want me to move the camera to a frontal zoom view, I can. But I will pull this out so you can see what I just did. I'm just doing a lot of different elements to this quilt because I think that it's just for practice, so I'm just having fun with it.
You're all talking about yeah, is that what you bought the stuff from last night?
Yep.
Is that what we're talking about? Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to go up and down to tie it off. I'm going to pull my thread away, come back to it, even though I could have just went out of it because I'm like literally right at the edge. But I'm going to pull my bobbin thread to the top and then snip. And then I'm going to lift it up and show you guys what I've just done. Just in this little section. Like I said, I'm just kind of randomly filling this whole quilt in with tons of different things because I think it is fun. So off of the feather flower swirl thing. I'm still zoomed, that's right.
Teresa says you look cute. She says don't start arguing. She looks cute.
Okay, so there's that, and then I came off of it with ribbon like that. So if you turn it to the back, it looks like
yeah,
that.
See it from the back better. The front's kind
Well,
of
that's why I left the
camera.
back of fabric that is easy to see. So far, that's what it is. So again, remember, I'm not perfect at this because I don't free motion quilt normally. Normally, I long arm. So I need lots of practice when it comes to this. That's why I tell you guys, do not be afraid to try because it's not really that hard. You just move the fabric around and bam, you have something. It's just like writing, except you're moving the fabric underneath. So that is what I did. Do you guys want me to move? Did they say if they want me to move the camera around to the front
Not
side
yet.
or if they just want me to leave it back here? Because from back here, it's just fine.
See, Lisa understands. Tiffy definitely has a caveman.
All right, so I'm going to pull this
Come on,
back
Tiffy.
on here.
I'm your hairy caveman.
Yeah, he's my big bear. All right, I'm going to tip the camera up so I can talk to you for those that are joining. Hi, Scotty's now on the screen. You guys get to see my bald husband.
Well, I can move.
No, you can stay on the screen because I'm going to sit there so you'll get covered. He hates being on camera. He's not a being on camera kind of guy. So those that have just joined and was curious, this is what I did to
Heather
my
says
hair.
it looks cool. It's kind of like a tornado flower.
Yeah,
Talking about your quilting.
it is. It's different, and I'm just gonna keep adding different elements. But I did my own hair at like 3:45 in the morning because I could not sleep, and I inhaled my hair not once but twice in a row. So I just said screw it because my hair is falling out so much. I'm hoping this solves the problem. I cleaned all the hair off my pillows, plural, because I have like 50 of them on my bed. I cleaned all the hair off as much as I can get, and I did not inhale anything since then, and I've laid in my bed several times. So this is what I have going on.
See, they love your hair.
Anyway,
They
I gotta
say,
fix
OMG,
this
I love
because
your
it
hair.
looks
Looks good.
looks totally crooked here. I want you guys to see like a frontal of
Same
how my
cute.
arms move and stuff when I'm quilting. So don't mind the camera going this way and that way. All right, so now I'm gonna venture out a different direction now. And I'm just going to keep building off of this and keep doing the same thing. I can make more than one little swirl thing. I'm just kind of taking all sorts of elements and putting them in here for fun, because that's what I like to do. So I'm going to take and come out over here. And we're going to do some paisleys. Okay.
Now that I know what paisleys are.
Scott didn't know what paisleys were. Okay.
John says your hair looks cute.
Thank you, John. If you guys didn't know, John is my father-in-law, Scott's mom's husband. But I think everybody knows what a father-in-law is.
Yes. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I've had plenty of father-in-laws and mother-in-laws, so I'm just making sure everyone knows it's yours. All right, so I'm going to do some paisleys right here and fill in the area.
Well, that's good, Marlene. Marlene's practicing on her table run. That's very good practice.
That's why I'm doing it on this baby thing, because I haven't free motion quilted since. I mean, I do a lot of stuff on the Juki, but you guys know that my Juki does not like to go the opposite way. I always have to turn everything and turn it, and it's kind of annoying, so.
Cindy says, I'm here too, Aunt Cindy.
Hi, Cindy. Didn't know you were here.
Okay, Patty wants to know about the purple batiks.
That I bought last night?
Apparently, I take it that's what they're talking about.
I bought purple batiks last night, yes, for those that have seen it, but I'm not telling you what project I have planned for my purple batiks. For those of you that remember I bought purple batiks, some of you might remember what I bought to go with those purple batiks. So maybe you can put 10 times 2 together.
10 times 2.
Oh, I didn't want to say 2 and 2. It sounded better.
I like it.
Anyway.
10 times 2.
If any of you can put those things together, then you'll have a general idea of what I may be doing. But keep your mouth shut. Zip your lips. Don't type anything. Because
Cindy says she loves watching you and thank you for the sweet card.
Ah,
Lisa says a pineapple quilt.
pineapple quilt? I'm not doing pineapple quilt. I have a pineapple quilt. T knows what I'm talking about. Our friends that are on T quilts, yes, they know because I showed them. I have a pineapple quilt I started. I just never finished.
Patty says, well, okay then. You just go on with your old bad self.
I got frustrated.
Is Mom here? Hi, Mom. You can come in.
You don't mind being on camera. The camera's facing this way.
She can be on camera. Come on
Well,
in.
some people don't want to be on camera. Mom
That's
wants to be
why
on
I
camera. She
moved.
could be
I
on
don't want to
camera.
be on camera either, but Mom
Scott's
can be on
mom is
camera.
here. Instead of watching, she wanted to come be live to the show.
Mom can sit where I was sitting. I was sitting over there. I don't want to be on camera either.
So this is Scott's mom. I think you guys have met her in another video before.
I'm pretty sure
past.
Mom has been on a video somewhere.
Have you been on a video in the past?
No.
I thought you have.
Well,
sure.
she is.
Well, now she
She's
is.
got
See,
a
that's
coffee
Marie.
shirt on.
That's Marie. Marie, say hi
Hi,
to everybody.
everyone.
Well, John and Cindy are on too, Mom.
Yeah.
She just likes to watch me in action.
Did you get our message?
No.
No,
On the
Said,
answer machine.
Triana, hide the scissors
Oh.
on Tiffany.
yes, I saw that. I saw that. I thought you meant you called my phone. Never mind. I thought you meant something else.
So I'm
Everyone's
just
saying hi
doing,
to you, Mom.
I'm
wave
just
hi to the
doing
camera.
paisleys. Can you see her in full behind me?
A little bit.
Oh,
Pretty
okay.
much, yeah.
Okay.
My hair's a mess.
Oh, well. They don't see that much of you, Mom. They see more of Tiffany.
And before you guys ask, no, she doesn't sew. You know how I know? Because she brings me all her projects. She used to sew when she was younger. Scotty always says about how his mom used to sew everything.
back in the day.
Yeah.
But she doesn't. And it's been a while. Actually, I tried to when we were in the garage, but before I moved into the house. Remember, we tried to have you sit down and sew with me, but you just weren't having it. You were like, I don't know, you were having like a, I just ain't having it fit. That was
Cindy
a
loves
long
your
time
haircut,
ago.
Tiffy.
Thank you, Cindy. So my paisleys are all going different directions. I'm trying to like fill in this area, and I just got to move things around.
Did you get some sunburn there, Mom? Around your cheeks? Your eyes? You're good.
Now, I'll fill this in. Oops, just a little bit more. No, don't talk to me, machine. I had a boo-boo paisley right there.
Boo-boo.
Yeah, it looks like a candle flame in the middle of a
It's
circle.
okay. Well, that's what people need to see is when you make boo-boos. You don't have to run off, Mom.
Oh, my hair.
Oh, goodness.
She has to fix her hair. That's what my aunt had to do when she
I
came
know.
on.
I know. Your aunt. Yes, I know.
She had to,
I
she's
remember
like,
Nina.
I gotta do my hair first. I put some lipstick on.
REQ
Nothing
likes
against that,
your
Nina.
haircut.
It's cute. It's kind of funny.
Linda says I have a new woman that you look younger.
Huh?
Linda says that I have a new woman. You look younger.
Oh, I look younger, huh?
Yeah.
I actually looked in the mirror when I was done. I took a second because I was so mad. And I looked back in the mirror and I went, my double chin looks kind of gone.
Oh, you never had a double.
I've
Go away
always
with
had a
that.
double
Go away
chin.
with that.
I have a wide face. I've always had like a
Double
a
chin.
wide jawline, so because I have a wider face. But I looked in the mirror and I was like, this piece right here was sticking out before, and now it's like slimming. Anybody that cuts their hair or does any kind of change for like the first month or two, it takes 20 years off of you. I mean, there are some people that I know that can dye their hair a different color and bam, they're instantly 20 years younger. Like seriously, it's crazy. I guess that's why hair dye was invented.
It's the COVID cut.
Yes, the COVID cut, definitely. All right, I'm gonna start adding some swirls in
Kim
now.
says you look adorable.
Just randomly add some swirls in here. Just little ones. And I tend to speed up faster with swirls because I go so fast with my hands, so I kind of speed up.
Catherine says, wow, you are rocking that hair. It's gorgeous.
Thank you. Okay, enough hair comments, guys. I feel like you're giving me a complex.
Well, that's what we were all talking about, so everyone's coming. You got 60-some people watching.
They're giving me a complex, guys.
Just letting you know what they're saying. That's my job here.
I'm being silly. Sorry. It's okay. Like it all you want.
I think you're adorable.
No, you just have to say that because you're mama. I gotta put a little tiny paisley right here.
You want to get in on the action, Mom? Want to do my job?
What is your job?
I just
Reading the comments.
read the comments. You don't have to read all of them, like when they talk to each other. You can see where's Diane. They're talking to each other there.
Anybody have any free motion quilting questions?
Like this. Thank you, Linda. They're talking to each other there. Hi, Kim.
And like, you know,
Catherine saying hi to someone else.
any questions about
Quilting
free
for the
motion
soul.
quilting?
Hello, Tiffany and everyone.
Hi, Sarah.
Yeah, I know. Say hi. Most of the time I let her keep quilting.
Or answer questions.
Yes, if there's an actual question, I'll read it. What size needle are you using, honey?
A 90-14.
A 90-14. And
Yep.
that,
No, I'm not. This is the spandex needle you guys told me to put in, and I never changed it out.
They make needles out of spandex? Or is
No,
that what
it's
it's used for?
it's for stretch fabric. It was the whatever number that's specifically for stretch fabric. I just totally remembered that right now. So I'm using a stretch fabric needle still. So it
Easier
was
to
a
work with
9014.
polyester or cotton. Is it easier to work with polyester or cotton batting?
I use whatever. You know what? 100% cotton batting is a lot thinner, so it probably is a little easier because it doesn't get stuck. This is an 80/20 poly blend, and it's 3/4 inch. This is a big batting. I use thick batting on my long arm. I prefer it. I think it because I like to do a lot of fancy quilting, so and custom quilting, whatever you want to call it. So I like the 3/4 inch 80/20. But when you're free motion quilting, it kind of gets stuck a lot, and well, it doesn't anything if I was on the long arm too, but it kind of gets stuck. But when it comes to easier, there really is no easier. I think the thicker batting like wool would probably be the hardest for free motion quilting, and definitely would need to change your needle out for that if you're free motion quilting wool, but wool is thick anyway, so I'm not sure how wool, because it's like 3/4 inch. I don't know how using big, huge pieces would work on a little machine like this. I think wool should only be used for small projects and or for like the long arm, you know? So, yeah.
Tiffany, did you cut the batting for the insomnia quilt?
No, I did not cut my batting yet. I'm just going to go through my box of scraps, but I know that they're really small because the last time we cut squares from my scraps, so I do not think I have anything big enough. But we're going to look anyway. But it's really, really, really varied. So those of you who missed it last night in my Insomniac series video where I finished putting together my mini Jacob's ladder.
That's pretty.
Cute. I'm in so much love with this thing. It is adorable.
That's really pretty.
It's the most adorablest little quilt I have ever seen. Like, if it was huge, that would be so much more awesome because, yeah. And I think that I have the patience. I don't know about a lot of you, but because you've already said so. I think I have the patience to keep going. If I just get the fabric and have enough and plenty of it, I'm sure I can just continue going and I can get a queen size quilt out of little tiny pieces like this because that's how determined I am. This is so adorable. I could only imagine what it looks like as a huge quilt, you know? So, but that was done last night. Oops. I did not.
They're all saying it's very nice and it's beautiful. Yeah,
and for those of you who are getting any kind of miniature quilt, please post your pictures in the group. And if you're not, it's in the description below, so please join the group. You'll have to answer a few silly questions to get in the group so that I know you're a subscriber to my channel. But other than that, join the group and post your photos. I like when you guys share because when you guys share, it gives me inspiration to keep going, to keep doing things and creating things and making things and teaching you guys things. So definitely share.
Want some water? Want some water or something? Get your water?
Yeah, I'll take
Tiff, do you want water or anything?
I have water right here. Thank you.
Just making sure because it's running low.
Okay. No, I'm good. I'm good. All right. So I'm going to kind of like come to about right where I'm at. Just a couple more paisleys. And then I'm going to make another one of the big spirals with the feathers off of it.
Just grabbed you that. It was quicker and easier. I love the orange.
It's not orange. I don't know why the screen makes it orange. It's actually like a red, but a burnt, fiery red.
It's sort of orangish.
Maybe the
lighting in here makes
light
it look
on
orangish.
it. The lighting in here makes it look like it's not orange, though. It's a red. But you guys can think what do you want it to be.
It looks orangish
It
to
could be
me.
whatever color you want it to be. It doesn't, though, to me at all whatsoever.
You're better with colors than me, but
It looks red with fire and like a burnt copper almost, but not orange, like the red part of burnt copper or like rust.
Yeah.
how the reddish rust on cars, you know, like in engine areas and
Yes.
stuff. That darkish red, that's what it looks like.
If it turns on you, it'll turn red. Should turn red.
Okay.
Sometimes it'll do that if you don't hold it.
Now let's do another paisley right here. All right, now I'm gonna turn this and I'm gonna shoot off. This is just getting in my way.
No, they're just saying how
I'm
well
gonna
they have a shirt on.
choose this
Yeah, I
and
never wear a shirt.
yeah, he's usually shirtless. I'm gonna go off and do another spiral with a feathers off of it. Hold on, I'm trying to think. I got to think this out. That's another thing about free motion quilting. You need to like not just visualize it on here. You need to see it in your head too. You need to look at it and think, if I go this way, where will I end? If I go that way, where will I end? You know what I mean? How much space am I taking up with the design that I have chosen? And so on and so forth. So make sure that you brainstorm a little bit if you're designing something specific, or if you're just doing wavy lines, or like whatever you're choosing. Make sure that you have it planned out as you go, because if you don't, then you're going to screw up and you're going to be quilting right on the edge of something, or you're going to lose your design into a place that you don't want it to be, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to take this, where's the other one? So it starts right there. So I'm going to come right here then up to this, and I'll roll that. And I'm going to put my spiral right here with my feather coming off of it. And this one I'm going to attempt to go a little bit bigger. Okay.
Love you, honey.
I love you. Okay, so now I'm going to start my curve. I kind of just took the needle out and away from this section so that I can start right here with my swirly gig. Oops, I broke thread. Wow, that's a first. And when it breaks up here, this thing, I just use scissors or something to get it up out of there. It's a good thing I know how to use the threader on here, so I don't have to take my gloves off to thread this machine. The Juki, on the other hand, whew. All right, so I'm gonna go to where my thread broke and my bobbin needs to be pulled out and snipped. And then I'm just gonna snip it right at the edge so that I can pull it right back up again. Did I get it? Yes, I did. Okay. You reading the comments, Ma? Is there anything important? Any questions?
Marlene Dickerson says, "Oh, I love that. I like making little blocks. Try to post my astrology blocks. They are 4.5 by 5-inch blocks."
Ooh, fun. Post them. And you don't have to read last names. It's actually faster if you just skip the last name. I just read the first name. Unless they have some kind of like weird lettering, then I just say the lettering.
Why are you using the brother and not the Juki?
Because the Juki, okay. Last time I free motion quilted on the Juki, you guys saw, every time I pulled my fabric towards me, my needle or my thread broke. Every time I pushed it away from me, my thread broke. Every time I went right to left, my thread would break. If I stayed really, really slow, which I cannot 100% cannot do on the Juki, staying really slow and going in a certain blah 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 manner, then the Juki is great. It is great for free motion quilting, but it might just not like my thread choice at the time. I just didn't want to deal with it, so I decided, you know, it's best to teach you guys, because like, I don't know, I would say at least 60% of you have a little machine, a little dink ball machine, because I've read it in the comments, I've read it in the chats that a lot of you have these small machines because you guys are beginners. So I'm catering right now to showing beginners how free motion quilting is done, how we sit, how we move around, how I'm doing all these things from the little machine. Plus, even though it's loud and annoying and squeaky, even I oiled it and that thing is still squeaking like crazy, but I think that it's definitely better for me as a long armor to practice my free motion skills, because I haven't done it in a long time on this dink ball machine, than it is to do it on my Juki, which is what I used as a mid arm before I got my long arm. So yeah, I think skill wise, this, I need to start here before I go back to there, even though there I think I need to change out to a different thread. I was sent some signature thread, so I'm going to hope that maybe next free motion quilting project that's needing white cotton thread, that the signature will be somewhat helpful, but we'll see, because I don't usually change out. I mean, I do change out thread, but I don't do it very often. And I brought a spool of glide in here, but I need to bring in a gray glide, so maybe that I'll do on the Juki with my little mini quilts. So we'll see. So I'm trying to cater to beginners by doing it on the small machine. So that way you can see how, even though this is a baby quilt, is moved around on and in the throat of the machine, how my hands move and how I move the quilt and so on and so forth.
Pat says, I just got here. Oh, Tiffany, I love your haircut. So cute.
Thank you. It's so frustratingly cute, because that is what made me chop it all off in the first place, was frustration. Well, let me tell you, oh my. I was mad. Like, it's so hard to get me that kind of mad, but my own hair got me so mad that I just flung myself out of bed and run into the bathroom, yanked open the drawer, grabbed out my good scissors, and just went to town on my head. And I was worried while I was doing it too, because I'm like, I really have a hard time with short haircuts on myself because of doing the backside. But Mom says it looks good. She says it looks even, and it doesn't look all funky like I think it looks or feels. Like some of the hairs might be too long in some of the spots, but whatever. I just did whatever.
What's the biggest size quilt you quilted
On what?
on there?
On this?
Yeah.
On a small machine the same size, not this one, because I usually just use this one. Since I got this one, I use it for the monogramming. My other one was, I don't remember the number, PS 1100 or something like that, or SP 1100. I don't remember, something like that. But it was a Project Runway, or PR or PW 1100. It was a Project Runway. I did a queen size on it. And same with the Juki, I've only done a queen. You guys actually saw me free motion quilt my queen sampler. Well, it's actually a squares quilt. It's just 10-inch squares, but quilting wise, each square is sampler quilted. Every theme in each one of the 10-inch squares. So, but on a machine this size, I did a queen. So I'm doing a regular feather this time, bump back feather, which is not my strong suit on this, but I'm attempting it anyway. Why? Because I can do what I want. And this looks retarded. Just following my lines, nice and slow. Oh, this is horrible. I'm having fun though. That's the problem. That's not the problem. That's the good part. I'm having fun. remember, everything I'm doing on here is 100% different, so nothing, I'm not going to try to make everything the same. I will use a lot of filler, but my little, like, areas of feathers and swirls or little motifs will be scattered throughout.
Patty says, I quilted both a Queen and a California King on a Brother ST 400.
Wow. Yep, see, it can be done. That's why I wanted to use this machine for the quilting, because I definitely wanted you guys to see it can be done from any size, style machine. The smaller the throat, though, the harder it's going to be. And if you have bigger hands, like men that sew, it's going to be even harder, because I don't know about bigger hands fitting in this. I try to, when I free motion quilt, here's another thing that I teach when I tell you guys during free motion quilting, and I haven't done it in a long time because I don't really do these videos, but when you're free motion quilting, don't push. You're not pushing, you're not massaging your fabric, you're tickling your fabric. You're just tickling it, okay? There are going to be times that you're going to tickle it a little bit harder, but you're never pushing hard on your fabric. Don't push hard, and don't feel you need to, because not only is pushing hard just going to mess and bunch up things, but it's going to put a lot of strain on your shoulders. Obviously, I'm not in a position sitting wise. I should be sitting more upright like this. I'm not in a position sitting wise that I should be in. Normally you should be, I don't even know if I can do it in this little fold up chair. You should be like this and just move your hands. Your elbows should be level right here on both sides. You know, you shouldn't have no tension. You should just be able to release your shoulders, and they're hanging loose. It's your elbow down that's doing the work, you know. Your hands are freely moving, so on and so forth. That way you prevent the pain. And you're not, don't do this, don't do that. Don't massage the fabric through, just tickle it. You just have to tickle it. If your machine is slick and new and nice, and your table, your extension table is all that slick, new and nice, everything should move so nicely, so very nicely. So you shouldn't have to worry about that. But that'll help keep you from putting too much tension in your shoulders. What was I getting at? What was the original question? Just choosing this machine?
They used that machine to make a
yeah,
California
so
King.
that was one thing that I tell you guys that when I was doing free motion quilting videos in the beginning is don't do that. Don't grab it. Don't push hard. Don't overexert yourself, because you don't need to, because the machine and your hands and the fabric working together is so smooth, everything just moves around nicely, okay? So just remember that.
Sue and Bob said, I free motioned a California King on a 1922 Singer 66 treadle machine.
Wow.
It was slow and tedious.
Oh yeah, and then you're moving your feet the whole time, right? Because the treadle, you have to do this with your feet. But once you get it going, it kind of spins right. Because I watched a lady in person on hers at a quilt thing, and yeah, she just kept doing this, but she didn't have to do it very fast, because once you get the machine going, I guess it spins a little bit faster on the, I think it was on a belt. I'm pretty sure it was on a belt. I want a treadle. I think that would be cool, something to have in here. Even if it don't work and it's just the background to look pretty. I don't know if Scott would want something that doesn't work here. I think maybe it would have to, but there was one for like $45 once. Scott found it at the thrift store, and he called me on the phone, and he's like, there's this really cool sewing machine here. It's really old. Do you want it? You want me to get it? He took a picture. This was over, when I first started. He says $40. I was like, I'm not paying $40 for that old thing, until I learned that, those things are awesome. I want that. And yeah, I wish I would have got it then. But I was a beginner. I didn't know. I just needed a little electric machine, and I was good. So I'm just turning as I go, because I'm trying to keep my direction, And we shouldn't be putting our heads down like this, so don't follow my lead. Oops. Oops, don't do that. It's just because my stitches are small and I can't see down there right now. Maybe I need my glasses on. Alright, so let's finish with one more of those. Okay, thread tangle. So every once in a while I get thread tangles. It's the perks of these little machines. It happens. So sometimes don't be discouraged. Don't stop just because that happens. It literally got tangled around the threader thingy-mabobber. Maxine's here to say hi.
Oh,
My daughter is seeing my hair for the first time. You guys should see her face.
Hi.
Why didn't you just go ball too then? Where the frick did it all go?
In the trash.
Be careful, he's a biter.
Oh, he's so cute.
I wonder why you look younger. I saw, like, I got the notification you were making the video. I was like, is that my mom? What's going on with her face?
So everybody who doesn't know, come down into the camera. This is my daughter Maxine, the one I was telling you who has the shaved head. Scott says I look like Alexa.
Yes, you do. It's sad.
And this is her little boy.
And this is her
My baby.
baby Hobo. He is Shepherd and Rottweiler mix.
Yes?
And he's a crazy hyper puppy. He's what, like 12 weeks now? 10 weeks? 10 weeks?
Yeah, 10 weeks.
He's about 10 weeks old. He's gonna be a big, crazy puppy. All right, it's time for you to go nowhere that there's carpet.
Where's Triana?
Yeah, not here
Oh.
anymore.
No,
You didn't
I
come
tried
on
to
time.
hurry up and come. I still brought puppy.
All right.
The mom
And I think you
Puppies
or something.
smell.
Marlene says, I do anything fancy, but I can't afford to send my quilts out. So what can I do is what they get, but my family don't sew, so they don't care.
Yeah, I would say, you know, when families don't care what the quilting looks like or anything like that, I don't think it matters at all. If as long as the quilt is finished, then they should be appreciative of you doing the work for them. So, and you don't have to know how to quilt fancy to be able to free motion quilt. Like I said, as long you can just be the kind of person that stitches in a ditch only, like the Quilting Rain was saying today on his live. He stitches in the ditch mostly. He wants to get a mid arm or a long arm or whatever he wants to get his Bernina. If you guys have been paying attention, but right now I can't afford it, so he stitches in the ditch on everything. And you know what? As long as the quilt is finished and it's gifted and or appreciated by the person who receives it, then I don't see any problem with just doing whatever you can if you can't afford a long armor. And I notice it's weird. Long armors in certain areas are super expensive, because a lot of you have told me, like some of you live in eastern states, and you said that long arming is like whatever, and then people in Canada said it's like 15 to 25 cents a square. I'm like, really? Holy moly. Yeah, and their fabric is so expensive and so on and so forth. So if that's all you can afford, it's all you can afford. Trust me, I know. That's why I got the long arm, because that was all I could afford. When I was just quilting everything until my husband saw my potential, you know, and then I hoped that I could turn it into a business. That's not going so well just yet, but I mean, it is, but it isn't. I'm backed up because I can't do anything over the summertime. So, but once it starts going and I can turn it into a business, then it'll be 100% okay that I invested in it. But if you don't have a long arm and you can't afford to send to one, that's fine too. Nobody cares what you're doing. Now, if you're entering quilt shows, yeah, people are going to care, because people are going to critique the crud out of your quilts. So just remember, quilt shows are a little bit different than giving to family and friends. Okay, so I did paisleys and some swirls on this side. So this time on this side, I think I'm gonna run on this side with some swirl hooks, which I haven't done in a long time. I haven't even done them on the long arm. Nothing ever requires a swirl hook. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. Okay.
It's 6:15.
Is it? All right. All right. Let me do a swirl hook and then I'll hold this up and show you guys. I'm trying not to be on longer than an hour. Plus I have Zoom plans today with T and friends on T Quilts, and T's probably still here. She probably already left because it's at 8. And if it's 6 here, that means it's 8 there. So I'm going to go over and do that today. If you guys would like to join and have face-to-face talk with me, and you guys are in the T Quilts group, definitely come over there and hang out with us. And come out. I gotta remember how this goes. Hook. Aha, that's how it goes. Okay. And I'm gonna fill this little area in. It's not necessary, but I'm just gonna do it. And then I'm gonna do 1 or 2 more swirl hooks, and then I'm going to go this way because that's not working. Right there. There we go. Just, you got to move these things around no matter how big it is to the way that you know, like I said, the way you know that you are going to be swirling out or curving in or so on and so forth. And I did it again. Am I out of bobbin? Because that will be a sign to get off, is being out of bobbin. No, I am not out of bobbin. I don't know what's happening here. Tangle again.
Box was empty.
It's okay. It
I've
won't be.
seen Sarah there with the dog,
I
open
know.
all over the yard.
It's fine. Okay, come on.
I
Let's do
pooped in the
it.
driveway. Yeah.
She cleaning it up.
I guess.
She got the dog in here.
Yeah.
She had it on this TV.
Oh, did everyone like it?
I just love it. Mom just said she had it on this TV
Yeah.
for the tablet.
Yeah.
On the tablet.
On the tablet, Mom. On the tablet.
Whatever.
She doesn't even carry a cell phone, this woman here. She doesn't use her husband's computer. She doesn't do anything like that. She watches a flat screen TV. That's about as far as it goes. And that's only because they have to now, because everything is now for smart TVs. It's kind of funny. Come on, get off.
Did you ask her what time her Zoom is?
Yeah, it's just,
What time is the Zoom?
it's now, so that's why I'm getting ready to do this.
Oh.
I'm just gonna run this thread through real quick. I'm gonna try another swirl hook, show everybody what I've done so far, and then I will continue next Sunday
She's doing a Zoom with some other.
with Teats and friends.
People.
All right. I gotta bring my bobbin back up right here.
So you can keep watching her. You just gotta watch her on Zoom with T and everyone. But T's awesome. We like
Today's
T.
Eric's birthday, so we're gonna go hang out.
T's good people.
And hang out.
I think T's even on watching.
She
Maybe
she
not.
was not at the Zoom. Is Becca here?
I don't know. Becca, are you on?
Hi Becca, if you're here. And hi again if you're not. Doesn't matter. She made a funny face when she saw my haircut. She's like, oh my goodness.
Do you like the Angela water gloves?
Yes, I like these. Yes, I like these better than the other kinds of gloves, which are the machine girls gloves. I like these better. They're thinner. They fit on my fingers. They have the grippy. I don't know. Plus, my fingers are exposed, so less chances of your hands getting super. If you're a hand sweater, you definitely need gloves like this because most of your hand is exposed, and you just go like this and allow some more air in if they're sweating like mine are right now. So these are definitely the kind of gloves to, keep your hands on the cooler side for those that sweat. But if you live in a very cold environment, obviously cover your whole hand.
What kind of material is the backing?
It's just a cotton kid print of some sort. It's really old. I can tell it's old, but I needed something that the thread was going to show so that you guys can see what I was doing. And this was in my junk fabric. So it's just a cotton old, this is probably like 1980. Like I told you guys, I have some old fabric of little bears prints. So
They're curious how to get on the Zoom then.
if you guys are in
explain
T
that,
quilts, if you are in T quilts group, then go over to the group. If you're subscribed to our channel and in the group, oops, that was wrong. Then go over there and it's the pinned post. The pinned post is the link to tonight's Zoom meeting. I don't know how many people are allowed in the Zoom meeting at once, but Eric's hosting it. And you guys know I watch T quilts every week, twice a week. So, and I talk to T all the time on the side. So I talk to all of my fellow YouTuber friends, all of you guys. And I talk to a lot of you guys are my friends regularly as well, not just in comments, but we talk regularly, either over the phone or in Messenger or by face. Like, I talk to a lot of you. I'm a very busy girl. I'm a very busy girl. It's like Scott barely gets any time with me anymore because I'm always talking to my friends. He's like, are you done now? Are you done now? And that was a really, okay, my swirl hooks need some definite help. definite help.
You're good, honey. You know what you're doing.
And I broke it again. Okay, so that is a sign. If I'm going to keep breaking thread, that is a sign my hour is up. So I'm going to show you guys what I did. I'm not even going to bother rethreading because I'm just going to be throwing this machine out of the way.
Yeah, it's a while after 6.
Yeah, and I'm going to go do my thing. All right, so let's show you guys where I am so far. Oops, did I get stuck again? Okay. Take these darn things off. All right, so from the front, again, you cannot tell what I have done because you just can't tell from the front. But if I turn it around, you can see everything. So there's my funky swirl hooks. And I think I'm going to take off some more make some more of these around, but not just with having the back and forths. I think I'm going to take it out to be something else, but it is definitely a little on the sloppy side because it is. Where's the swirl hook? I definitely have a hard time with swirl hooking sit down.
I don't know where you got your gloves, honey.
They were sent to me as a gift from one of our friends here on the channel. So that is what I have done so far. It looks taking me 2 days now so far to do this. It's probably going to take me a couple weeks to finish this thing.
Love the artistic look of it.
That's why I like doing stuff like this. Obviously, I usually do this kind of stuff on the long arm, though. I just change things up. But I'm sit down doing it, and it's not going to be exactly the same all over it. And it is kind of on the sloppy side. But
Years and years and years ago, Tiff used to
and I have a
tattooing.
thread. I have a thread tangle right here.
And
It's
this
all
is,
a jumbled mess of thread.
since she can't do tattooing anymore because her hand's shaking, this is her new artistic.
Yeah. A lot of you don't, if you guys are new to my channel, I used to be a tattoo artist. And then I also do hair, as you can tell. But I don't do that anymore. My hand, as soon as my hands started shaking, I dropped doing tattoos, and then my hands started getting more shakier, so I stopped doing body piercing because I did body mods. I still do like ear piercing and nose piercing and simple stuff like that. That is for another day and another conversation. So
It looks like Zen tangles with thread.
yep, it's definitely yeah. I have no words for it. It's a disaster in the making. I'm gonna do some more of these long pea. They look like green no, pea pods. Haha, that's the word for this right here. A pea pod right there. I'm gonna do some more pea pods.
I like it. Sounds good.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get off of here, guys. I obviously thank you for joining. I hate to be cutting my Sew Sundays shorter, but I think an hour is a lot of time, and I've been on over that. So all the talking and chit chatting.
Well, maybe next Sunday we
does
can go
it.
longer.
But I like doing other things too besides just sitting here. So, I mean, not sitting here with you guys. I like bounce around, and I got to move around anyway. So I appreciate you guys joining. If you are new to my channel, head down there, subscribe, like, share my videos that you like. And I hope you guys are all doing some sewing. And for those of you who are on the T Quilts group, I hope to see you guys over in the Zoom meeting. So I'll see you guys next week and or anytime in between. Okay? Bye.
Bye.
We'll end it on you guys.
They're all saying good night.